race fans, welcome again to the Great Sand Dunes and some B-Class Racing. My name is Aaron Take.
Hey, this is Richard Gere. We are halfway through the B-Class semifinals, and we've got semifinal number 3 coming up. Whoa! And the big duck and the little ducks, they are here to stay, of course. So Aaron, introduce us please to the drivers.
Remember folks, this is an 8-round race, and only the winner will move on to join Scooter Roundwell and Dune Man. Now, on the outside, we've got the number 72 seed from SST Diecast Racing. You're looking at Johnny Smoke in his modified Sandburner, and he is from South Carolina. The number 65 seed from E67 Diecast Racing team is Papa E, driving a Baja truck, and he is from North Carolina. Number 60 seed is Steel City Mafia Racing, and El Shano drives a Baja Breaker. He is from Indiana. Now, the number 54 seed from 409 Diecast Racing is Lauro, driving that Baja truck, and he comes to us from Arkansas.
All right, race fans, we've got Lauro, then Johnny Smoke, and join me.
1, 2, 3.
El Shano! And then Papa E is on the outside now. Papa E's looking pretty good. He's got the lead right now. We seem to have lost Johnny Smoke in the back a bit. Now, 409 Diecast, Lauro is drifting back. But good lead by Papa E as he's coming around. Oh, and Papa flips over. Here comes Lauro. He'll finish in first. And, Steel City Mafia finishes in second in the Coltrane. Johnny, I believe, took third. Boy, Papa is going to go from first. I think he finished in fourth.
The race began very well for Papa. Papa E was first around the pretzel turn, and a very fast competition left Johnny Smoke behind, but watch carefully as Papa E drives off the trail, flips over, and El Shano is going to have to plow forward and get past him in the half pipe. He does so successfully. First onto the scene and over the jump was Lauro. El Shano takes second, but rolls himself right into the Coltrane. Johnny takes third, Papa E takes fourth. Now, Lauro has the lead with 4, but El Shano loses a point for falling into the Coltrane, so he is tied with Johnny.
And it's Papa E that is slid here now closest to us. He's in lane 1. 2 is Lauro, 3 is Johnny Smoke, and El Shano is in lane 4. They will go through all 4 lanes, and then we will have a halftime break. Oh, nicely done as 409. Lauro pulls into second, but El Shano is screaming along. Now, wait a minute. Lauro has jumped up. This is going to be interesting. He has a nice run around the pretzel turn, and he's in first. A little trouble on the half pipe. El Shano bumps him, but they take first and second. And we've lost Johnny as third place goes to Papa E. Oh, there's Johnny. Oh, my goodness. He's still up in the mountains.
After the pretzel turn, Lauro just screams along. But look at what happens here with Papa as he gets slowed up, and that's the second time now in that part of the course where he has been a little bit loose and unstable. Now the drivers come through, 1, 2, and Papa E is going to make sure he finishes in third. A simple 4, 3, and 2, no extra points, puts Lauro in the lead with 8, and El Shano has 5 after 2 races.
So now we're looking at El Shano here as closest to us. Coming from Indiana, Steel City Mafia Diecast. Oh, look at that van. He's got a lead coming around. And second place is Lauro. Lauro's been pretty fast around this part of the course. They're looking good, both of them, over the dunes together, really vying for who's going to be in first place. And here comes the van, screaming along. And, in second place, second place will be Lauro. Third place after a bit of, third place will be Papa, and fourth place is Johnny Smoke. Now, Papa, I think he's in the Coltrane. From what I can tell, he's got a bit of a sag in the Coltrane. The other two didn't land on their wheels.
Well, Richard, you are right about Papa E, as the judges have determined he was inside the Coltrane. Another difficult time for him on the half pipe, and that allowed Lauro to pass by. Oh my goodness, almost ready to hit the train was El Shano, but he got backed around. And there goes our Papa E into the Coltrane. Johnny does finish this time, but he is a far cry from Lauro, who has 11. El Shano is pulling right up there with 9.
Okay, now from South Carolina, we have Johnny Smoke here. And it is quite a mystery why he is struggling here up at the top of the course. And we'll take a minute at halftime and inspect his vehicle. as he is struggling to keep up with the other drivers right now, but he seems to be moving along. And now El Shano pulls out in the lead again. He's got a lead, and he's coming around the pretzel turn nicely. Oh, no, he has spun out. That leaves Papa E. Look at the way that Laro is going to challenge Papa. And Papa lands upside down. Laro lands on his wheels. And, oh, look at that. Johnny Smoke and El Shano are stuck.
Keep your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, on the black van as the Mafia crew spins backwards. El Shano is not able to get things righted, and now Johnny spins around too. Together they fall down into that small little dip and are unable to finish the race. It was a nice finish by Papa E as he grabs 4 more points and puts himself up there near El Shano. But leading as we move into halftime is Laro with 15. Let's go to commercial break.
Hey, you losers! This is Billy from the Hold My Beer guys. If you go to gravitythrottleracing.company.site and buy our merchandise, you get a free yellow rubber ducky. If you buy 2, thank you. If you buy 2, you get that beautiful blue one. Now, if you buy a hoodie, you get a premium duck. And if you buy the entire store, you get a white super treasure hunt ducky.
This is a limited offer. Must be a kid at heart to receive a free ducky.
Race fans, during the halftime, Billy wanted to check out Johnny Smoke's modified sand burner, and he got involved looking at the tires you can see here compared to Laro's Baja truck. There may be a reason why he's a little slower through the mountains, we're not sure, or over the rocks. But he kept getting involved, and pretty soon he got himself stuck. He got stuck in the wheel wells as he was trying to figure out what was going on, and that poor gorilla had to figure out how to shake him out and couldn't get him out from the back tires and pulled him out and eventually got him there, and then he got run over. And the gorilla said, well, this is ridiculous, and ran him over on the backside too.
Well, and after all that, Billy couldn't tell Johnny Smoke anything about his vehicle and how it would perform.
That's right. It's too bad that, these guys come out here with their vehicles ready to race, and the only support that we can offer them is Billy. Oh, gosh.
Beginning to throw up.
Well, hold it together, Aaron, because it looks like these 3 drivers are really, they're vying for the championship. And we wish the best to Johnny Smoke in these last 4 races. But right now, Laro's got the lead. Oh, and spinning around and coming in second. We have Papa E. El Shano's in third. Oh, and there's Johnny Smoke, not able to finish.
All right, race fans, are you tracking? Because it was Laro that built up a sizable lead, came around the pretzel turn first, and you'll see here that he's clearing his way to get on to the half pipe. The others come along and, whoa! As we saw before, Papa E has difficulty on that half pipe. He does get second place, but Laro now extends the lead by 8 points after 5 races.
It is very impressive to watch Laro because, ladies and gentlemen, he has only taken first or second, no lower than that. But we've got to keep our eyes on Papa E, closest to us, and El Shano on the outside. How are they going to fare against Laro if they plan to catch up? That train has not been hit. Billy's train is still as active as ever. And nicely done by Papa. He's coming through, gets a little tap, but he's going to come in at first. And El Shano will take third. He rolls over. Here comes Johnny Bullet, and he smokes El Shano. And the caboose has been hit. Race fans, Laro should collect 2 extra points, but he's not on his wheels.
And once again, out of the gate, Papa E just cruises along ahead of the others. He is managing to maintain that first place spot. Oh wow, and El Shano spins around full twist, and here comes Johnny Smoke to lay the hit and put El Shano in the coal car. Papa E flips over, but the hit was given by Laro, and he will get 2 extra points after a second place finish, not a third. That puts him at 24. Papa E ends up with a first place finish, but he is 9 points behind.
It's interesting, Billy's train was not hit before the first half of the racing, but now it's been claimed by Laro, and the chances for El Shano and Papa E, who are closest to us right now, that's all but gone. We've got 2 races remaining. El Shano's not going to give up, and look, he's got the lead, and here comes, well, Papa E's got the lead. He's going to cruise along. And so both of them are going to give it their best. They're going to need more help. Whoa! They're going to need some help from Laro not finishing. And, well, my goodness, Laro did not finish. He is stuck on the half pipe. Oh, and Johnny is stuck here at the pretzel turn. What a turn of events. Now, let's see. El Shano rolled over in the van, but Papa E's going to stay on his wheels.
And Papa E had a great run over the dunes, and he stretches the lead on the pretzel turn. And here comes Lauro. But Johnny Smoke, he got trapped on the pretzel turn. And nicely done, as Papa E has shown himself to do better on the half pipe, but now Lauro loves. And he is stuck at 24. Papa E gets a first place finish and 1 extra point. Now he is only 4 points behind Lauro. He could force a tie.
Yes, he could. He could force a tie, but for Laro, who is on the outside, really all he needs to do is finish this race. Here we go. The last race of the day. Look at the ducks. They're actually paying attention this time. And Laro on the outside has the lead. This is going to be interesting. Papa E's got to get ahead of him if he has any chance. There's El Shano right close by, but Laro is holding his own. Coming through, if he finishes, and he will. Laro will finish in first and crash into the train that's already been stopped. El Shano is upside down, but he takes second. And that won't be any point deduction there. There's Johnny, he didn't finish.
Well, congratulations to Lauro. Despite flubbing in race number 7, look at the speed as he pours it on and goes first onto the half pipe. Papa E loses control again. El Shano manages to slip by. That actually helps, as we watch Papa E come backwards and finish. But with Lauro getting first place and an extra point, he has 29 points, and ladies and gentlemen, he is moving on to the semifinals.
You mean the finals?
He's moving on to the finals.
Yes, he is. 409 Diecast will join Send It Racing and Spirit of 64, as we now know 3 of the 4 who are entering the finals, and we have 1 semifinal left. Race fans, gear up and let's do the dunes together.
Are you tracking?